Messages from Shaltazar. When the world feels heavy, choose love. Greetings, dear ones. We are Shaltazar, the Gavish Baninu, the energy of 33, the Master Teacher, and the energy of 44, the Master Healer. We come to you at a time of great stirring upon your planet. You feel it in your bodies. You sense it in your emotions. You witness it in your world. There are great difficulties, great divisions, great uncertainties. Many of you look around and wonder how things have become so heavy, so chaotic, so intense. Let us assure you clearly and without hesitation, this is not punishment. It is not retribution. It is not some karmic scorecard being balanced. Nor is it a simple matter of karma returning to collect a debt. What you are experiencing is a profound opportunity for transformation, both personal and collective. The stirring you feel is old pain and old patterns coming up into your awareness so they may be seen clearly, understood, and gently healed. What has long been hidden within humanity's unconscious, fear, separation, unprocessed grief, inherited trauma, is now coming into the light. This is not a sign of failure. It is a sign of readiness. You, dear ones who are spiritually aware, feel this more intensely. Your nervous systems are sensitive. Your hearts are open. Your souls are attuned to the subtle movements of the collective field. And so you may find yourselves deeply saddened by what you see. You may feel frustration, helplessness, even despair at times, wondering what one person can possibly do in the face of such magnitude. Understand this. Consciousness is shared. It is not isolated within individual minds. You are constantly influencing and being influenced by the field around you. When you are grounded, conscious, and rooted in love, you subtly shift that field. Your calm regulates the nervous systems of those around you. Your compassion interrupts cycles of reaction. Your awareness prevents unconscious patterns from continuing unchecked. In this way, your presence is not small at all. It becomes a stabilizing force with the collective, and that is how one person begins to change the whole. One individual aligned in love for a single moment has a greater influence on the consciousness of the all than you have ever been taught to believe. Consciousness is not shifted only by policies or large movements. It shifts when one human being chooses love over fear in a single breath. When you gather in community, physically or energetically, with others committed to awareness and compassion, you amplify a field that extends far beyond that circle. It takes far fewer of you than you imagine to influence your planet. Throughout history, real change has not come only from governments or armies, but from small groups of people who choose to live with awareness, courage, and love. And yet, before you attempt to heal the world, we invite you to quiet the mind and open the heart. As you do, you may encounter heaviness. You may feel waves of grief, anger, fear, or exhaustion. Do not be alarmed by this. These emotions are not signs that you are failing in your spiritual path. They are evidence that you are willing to feel what others suppress. Acceptance, as we have told you before, is the lower end of the continuum of love. When you accept what arises within you, without judgment, without shame, you are already moving toward love. You need not leap immediately into bliss or transcendence. Simply accepting the presence of your pain is an act of profound compassion. Love, as we speak of it, is not sentimental emotion. It is not weak. It is not passive. It is not merely affection or kind words. Love is a steady, courageous, conscious force that transforms what it touches. It is the most transformative power available within the universe. And you, dear ones, are carriers of that force. At the core of your being, you were formed from love itself. You carry within you a powerful love center, though many of you were never taught how to access it. Many grew up in environments that diminished your worth, questioned your authenticity, or required you to suppress your truth in order to belong. Society, in many ways, conditioned you to disconnect from your essence, and that essence is love. But your essence was never destroyed. It was never removed. It was encoded within your very DNA by the Source itself. We were present when that spark was woven into your being. It remains intact, waiting for your recognition and activation. The lower and slower emotions rising within you now are not obstacles. They are invitations. They are asking to be met with the love you carry. As you heal your personal trauma, as you gently release the stories of your past, as you allow buried grief to surface and move, you are not engaging in a self-centered act. You are participating in collective purification. The past must be healed with love, so the future can be built on love. This is how the new world emerges, not through force, but through integration, not through suppression, but through conscious healing. Every time you choose to process rather than project your pain, you reduce the amount of unconscious reactivity in the collective field. Every time you forgive yourself, you make forgiveness more accessible to humanity. And so we say to you, realize how powerful you are. Realize how extraordinary your presence truly is. Realize your worthiness, not as a concept, but as a felt truth in your body. Your love tank was never meant to run on empty. Many of you have given without first filling yourselves, and this is not sustainable. To bring love into the world, you must begin by bringing love into yourself. Let go, gently and steadily, of the trauma, the self-criticism, the inherited beliefs that say you are not enough. You are enough. You always have been. Join together, form intentional communities, speak openly with like-minded souls. Create spaces where authenticity is welcomed and vulnerability is honored. The future will not be shaped solely by technological advancement or political restructuring. It will be shaped by the depth of connection you cultivate with one another and with your own spirit. You were not here by accident at this time in human history. You incarnated with awareness for a reason. The stirring you feel is both a challenge and a calling. Answer it not with fear, but with love. Not with overwhelm, but with presence. Tend first to your own heart, knowing that as you do, you contribute far more to the healing of the whole than you can see. We are here to help you. We are here to guide you. We are here to remind you of who you truly are. Walk forward, dear ones. Walk gently, but walk courageously. Bring your love into conversations, into families, into workplaces, into moments of tension and uncertainty. Even when the world appears chaotic, the quiet revolution of love continues within you. We bring you this message from a place of love. Our love for you is everlasting and unconditional.